Hi everyone. This is a slide that I spoke about last month as well, and it's kind of like more the caveats and gotchas with executing data science. The problems I've seen when the data science team is operating in isolation to the corporate strategy of the company. So every company is going to have a few corporate goals or KPIs that they're trying to hit. But what I've found sometimes with some teams is that they're not cascaded down to the data science team. So, you go somewhere and you're introduced to the data science team and they're over here and we don't really know what they're doing. And that's a recipe for failure and for things to become really off kilter with the data science team. So having them working on the projects that are going to be aligned to corporate value is really, really important, because otherwise it creates this toxic culture, and the data science team is seen as being misaligned and ineffective. The other thing as well is that data science projects that sort of stretch on for ages, for months or even years, are really not great. I think it's more important to be able to, if you are undergoing like a really big business transformation, or if there's a really big project, to have deliverables and to execute them in 2-week sprints. Even if it is just like cutting a data set or doing an exploratory analysis, or so that the stakeholder knows that they can expect something, and they can expect something concrete in the next 2 weeks. I've spoken before about the evolution of data science, everything from Excel to AI. And so, you've got Excel and you've got dashboards, then you've got robotic process automation, then you've got some data science projects and some modeling, and then AI in production. But a lot of problems can arise when the company's working with Excel, and then all of a sudden, bang, you go out and hire 20 data scientists without the infrastructure in place for them to succeed. So it really is about recruiting people at the right time in the evolution of the corporate towards automation and AI to make sure that they are able to to do the work that needs to be done at each particular point. And the other thing as well is when you're bringing in consultants. It's really, really hard as well when you bring in consultants if they are trying to also at the same time sell you software. And this is something which I've seen as well, is if you bring in consultants and they have software they're trying to sell, then any kind of problem you have will apparently be solved by this particular software. And that's not what you want to do. Like if someone is trying to sell you software, you need to ask some hard questions to them. And you need to be asking them why they're not using something that's either open source or extremely cheap. Because if they're incentivized to sell you the software, then that's not really going to potentially be good for your business. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. If anyone has any questions, feel free to hit me up on LinkedIn.